Hello everyone, Fluffy here, finally back with another mukbang. Sorry y'all, I'm just kind of struggling. I just can't seem to get out of this flare funk that I'm in. I don't know, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of it, but I'm doing my best, so I appreciate everybody's patience and me kind of going long stretches without taping. So what I have today, I went back and forth on what to have. Some of you warriors know that a flare kind of messes with your appetite, and I've never really had that too much, but here lately I have. So what this is, my daughter had this earlier and I couldn't get my mind off of it. It's just frosted flakes with some bananas on it, and I just made a really huge bowl. It is 4:26 in the morning Texas time. I'm thinking, okay, I can make breadless chili dogs. I thought, is that a really good idea for morning chili? No. So I thought, well, let me just do cereals. I can do cereals. So how is everybody else doing? I know a couple of my chronic illness people are struggling. I don't know, maybe it's the moon, or I don't know. But everybody seems to be struggling this week, so how are y'all doing? You taking care of yourself? I hope so. Technically, it's been Halloween for 4 hours, so what do y'all have planned today? Y'all got something going? Are you going to take the kids around trick-or-treating, or do you do the mall ones where they have trick-or-treating in the mall? Every year, and it's something my father started, and my mom's just, and us have just kept it going, is we have like ballpark food, if you know what I mean. We have nachos and chili dogs and dessert and just things like that. We do it out in the front yard, even when it's cold, and we have the gate open. The dog goes in the backyard and have the gate open, and as we eat, and you know, we usually get done eating before the kids come around trick-or-treating, but then we all sit around the tables and somebody be picked to give out the candy, and y'all, as crappy as I feel, I'm determined to not miss it. So I will be going to that. I want to do footage, but I told y'all that my family does not know, except for one niece. I mean, my wife and my daughter and my son will be there. Hopefully they're there. They said they were going to come. They know, but the rest of the family don't. And they're going to wonder why I'm narrating a film, so I don't know. See, little man. He's knocked the hell out. How about my Cowboys, y'all? Now, I know one of y'all said that either you, a friend, or a loved one was a Eagle fan. Sorry, we beat you in overtime. Unfortunately, our antenna picks up like 2 or 3 CBS stations, but not NBC. And that sucks that it was an overtime game and we couldn't see it. So, I love my Cowboys, but you know, being able to watch them is just not worth the cable bill. It really isn't. So, What's y'all's favorite cereal? I love Frosted Flakes. But what's my favorite cereal? I love Frosted Flakes. I love the Sugar Smacks, the Diggum Smacks. I love those. Is it Captain Crunch? Love Captain Crunch. I think Lucky Charms is my favorite. Because of the marshmallows. I love the marshmallows. I know. I'm 53. And I like the kids' crappy cereal. I know. It's terrible. I had someone comment about fibromyalgia. Don't bristle up. It wasn't a bad comment. I'm sure some of y'all saw it. And they said that after watching my video, that they researched fibromyalgia, which I'm so glad. A lot of people are critical of us because they don't do their research. But one of the things they said, and I think it was a guy who commented, sometimes just in the name, you can't tell if it's a he or a she. Their picture was of a guy, but then somebody could be posting their husband's picture, or you know what I mean? Well, I think it was from a guy, and their comment was that only women get it, and that's not true. So I just wanted to put it out there for you men who aren't sure. Or maybe you watch my videos and you have a spouse or a brother or a son or someone that you know, you're thinking, wow, so-and-so has a lot of those symptoms. I wonder, men can get it too. The percentage difference between women getting it and men getting it, I think there's a really big gap. It's a very low percentage, but for me, I think it's because men, I can't say all men, but a lot of men don't go to the doctor, especially for the kind of aches and pains that we have, even though they can get really severe. And I just think they go undiagnosed is why the number is so low. But yes, men can get it too, just in case y'all didn't know. And I think they get more hassle than we females do about it. So if you have any male friends or relatives that have it, maybe tell them about our group here, our family. Maybe y'all can help them out. Then I had somebody else, and they asked it real respectfully, and they didn't comment back when I talked, so maybe they thought I was making excuses or whatever, but they asked it in a respectable way. And I get the same question from my family. It's not brought up in as nice a way as this person did. About, do I think that a lot of my problems comes from my diet? And I know what they're getting at. You know, if you think it's because you're so big that you're having all these problems. And the answer is, it depends on what ailments you're talking about. If you're talking about the actual fibromyalgia itself, no, because like I said in my comment, skinny people have it too. There's one article that I read, and they were talking about how they also got a lot of ridicule from their family because they were a large person, they had fibromyalgia, and they were what they called, she was complaining, is I guess how her family approached it, about her ailments all the time. And so they gave her a hard time, and, you know, like, oh, if you'd only lose weight, if you'd only lose weight. And that's, you know, what I get from my family. Not so much anymore, because I fight back, so to speak. I'm quick with my answers because I've done my research. Do I know everything about fibro? Of course not. Anyway, I was telling her, they were telling her, if you'd only lose weight, you wouldn't have these problems, if you'd only lose weight. So she's like, screw it. So, putting her health at risk, and I'm talking about putting the risk up for pain flares. She went on a diet. Took her a while to lose it. I don't think she was as big as me, but as she got thin, she got down to the weight that she was supposed to. I'm chuckling because of what I'm fixing to tell you. She was on the site, on the page, the Facebook fibro page that day, talking about it because she said that her losing weight was the worst thing that she could have ever done, and this is why. Because people say, what? She said, now that she's thin, she has no cushion in the tush for when she sits. Alright, today, y'all, I'm not accidentally got my Daisy Dukes on. I'm not wearing pants at all. So I got a blanket over me. That last time I'm like, what? I wore that because it was so impromptu. Anyway, the blanket slips, that's why I brought it up. Anyway, she said she has no cushion now and it hurts her really bad when she sits. You warriors know, but some of y'all may not know that we get what's called the Princess and the Pea syndrome. Remember the story about the Princess and the Pea where she slept on all these, she was so sensitive she slept on all these mattresses, and something about they didn't believe or something, and somebody slipped a pea in, like 6 or 7 I don't know the whole story, but in there, and she could feel it. We get that, and because I'm in a flare, I'm getting that bad. I'm constantly having to toss and turn. But for her, she said she's gotten no cushion, so it's almost like her bone on the mattress, and then in between's her pressure point. So she said she's miserable. Now, am I using that as an excuse not to lose weight? No, I'm using that as an example to this person. Her fibro didn't go away. Now, if I lost weight, my knee joints, my ankle joints, and sometimes my hip, my back would feel better. I'm not stupid. I know that. Extra weight really wears heavy on your joints. So, but would it make the fibro go away? No. As far as my diet goes, I know if I've had too many sodas, I feel it. I know that I'll feel real sluggish if I eat a lot of processed foods. That chili mac that I had, I was really heavy on the raviolis because, especially when I hurt my eye, I was very unsteady on my feet, and the wife didn't really want me up and around. My daughter was gone on assignments. She had to go back to work. And so I had to be here for myself, and so I ate a lot of processed foods, and of course the eye threw me into a flare anyway. But I can tell when I eat a lot of canned foods or boxed foods. I really can. It does affect you. I mean, people shouldn't eat a lot of processed foods anyway, but the chemicals in them, not good for you. And so I know better. And yes, it does make me feel a little sluggish. It does exacerbate my my fibro. But even if I dropped all my weight and ate like I'm supposed to, we would still have the fibromyalgia. There's no cure for that. We can do things, and if you research, there's a lot of holistic things that we can do to try to help ease things, because anything that we can do that eliminates inflammation inside your body, it will not press up against the nerves that causes our fibro. There's a lot of different things about what fibro is, and they're really only guessing. Some say that, and I believe this, is that whatever caused it, that we don't process pain in our head like the average person. I mean, if there was a scale, let's say, for a needle prick, okay, and somebody pricked your needle, okay, the average person, and everybody's different, so it's hard, and I'm just using it as an example. if you prick your finger with a needle, let's say the average person might feel a pain level of 2, maybe 3. An average person, the average person, okay? For us, because we process pain differently, that pinprick may feel like a 4 or a 5 for us because we don't process pain like we're supposed to. And I think that's why sometimes, and I get it a lot, that for me, pain presents itself a lot in the form of itching. I can't use a bigger spoon, y'all. I don't know what. So, anyway, so that's the answer to that. When I eat better, my overall feeling of fibro is good. But I really haven't been bad because my daughter's been home, and just the other day she made, what did she make us? Oh, for those of y'all that are on my Instagram, and I do have Instagram. I suck at Instagram. I don't know how to do Instagram, but I've been posting pictures. I think that's what you're supposed to do. And it's Fluffy Fibro. Just take the hates out. That's my, in case you want to get on my Instagram. But watching a movie, Angels and Demons, and she made a little spread, which was what we always do. It's chips and dip, and I know that's bad. And it's she had Genoa salami, hard salami, Havarti cheese with peppers, and then we had Colby cheese, and then the chips and dip, and then that's all we were going to have. And I hear her in the kitchen, and she goes, "I'll be right there." And I'm like, "Okay." So when she comes back, it's a plate full of tomatoes and cucumbers. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I had some chips and dip, and of course I had the salami and the cheese, but she was blown away by the fact that I kept focusing on the tomatoes and the cucumbers. And I'm looking at her going, "God, I hate you." I really don't, but she goes, "No, Mom, I know that you've been really, really craving the fresh stuff." And I guess that's my body's way of saying, you know, we're sick and we really need to get out of this funk and we need to do something. So I've been trying, like when I got up today, because I hadn't been to sleep from, what's now, today's Monday, Sunday, Saturday at 7 p.m. I got up from my nap, 7:30. Got up from my nap, and then I didn't go to sleep until Sunday, because today to me is still Sunday until I go to sleep and wake up, even though technically it's Monday, until Sunday at about 9:30 in the morning. I went to sleep at like 4:30, try to sleep, couldn't. Finally about 8 o'clock, took a really long bath, and I was finally able to relax and sleep, and so I went to sleep about 9:30. Got up at 3. My daughter had ordered pizza, and y'all, I can grub on some pizza, but excuse me, I didn't eat that much pizza. My daughter was kind of looking at me. I said, "Oh no." I ate mostly the veggie pizza. The wife loves the veggie pizza, so my daughter makes sure she always tries to order veggie pizza for her. And I had, what I did eat was like the veggie pizza. And then at 6, even the wife was tired, so at 6 o'clock we went right back to bed because we knew we couldn't watch the Cowboys. Woke up about 10, and I've been up ever since. So, I had some jalapeno chips, just munchy, you know, and lots and lots of water. Sorry. That was gross. So, 2% milk, by the way. So, doing a lot of sleeping, trying to, you know, get out of this funk. Maybe it'll do some good to get out of the house. We have 2 vehicles. Like I told you, my car is a stick shift sedan. I can tell what kind of car it is. My car is a Kia Optima. Her car is a Kia Soul. My Optima is standard. I love driving my standard, but because it's a sedan, it's really low to the ground, and it's very difficult for me to get in and out of it. And plus, do the clutch all the time. So I drive her Soul all the time because it's almost even with me, and it's a automatic, so it's easy to drive. So plus the Optima is really good on gas, and she drives an hour each way. So, but my car has been down, and I won't be able to get it fixed or take care of things until the 1st, which is technically today. No, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. So, and I think I don't usually go a whole lot of places, but maybe it's the thought that even if I wanted to, I couldn't. You know what I mean? So, hopefully we'll get that taken care of, and then she'll take the Optima, and then I can start driving the Soul again. And maybe in my mind, knowing that I can, even though I don't feel like it, but if I want to, I can. So, maybe getting out and about will help. I don't know. Sister, are you okay? Did y'all see that? Oh, having a bad dream where you're chasing rabbits, or were they chasing you? So anyway, just can't do it. Note to self, don't eat any cereals anymore. That's what's been going on with me, y'all. I'm doing a lot of sleeping, so I'm kind of behind on everybody's videos. So I apologize for that. Or I watch them on my TV, and of course you can't comment on the TV. So even though I'm not commenting, I may still have watched it. So I'm glad for everyone. Glad to see everybody's positive responses to Martin and Nikki, to Nikki's depression video. If you watched their next video, that they were together, where they go and get the soda. I can't remember what he nicknamed it. I think Rotten Pumpkin, because their pumpkin went bad. Nikki seemed like he was in a really good mood. I mean, more so than usual, so maybe that kind of helped him too. So I appreciate y'all answering him positively. So not much else. The 2 sisters, Kelly and Nana Rambles, Kelly Casina and Nana Rambles, they each did a video, but Nana had both of them in there, and that was very... Y'all see that? Is he having seizures? He's not growling. Anyway, and they had their fur babies in there. Kelly's little Missy had I think it's a Chihuahua. It looked like a Chihuahua. It had a birthday party today, so that was really cool. She showed some footage on that, so that was really cool. Superfly, she had a turkey sandwich that looked good. It had some kind of the boar's head. You know how they baste them and stuff, and the different kinds of stuff, and I think she said it was salsa, so that was kind of cool looking. And then she had hot fries. Views on the Road had a chorizo one. Now, y'all have seen my wife. She's so white, some parts of her are practically see-through. Look, she'll listen to this and get mad. But, I mean, her family is like white, and that's not a bad thing, okay? I married her. But the reason I'm saying it is what makes me laugh is that I told Views I had to learn how to make chorizo from the wifey's brother, because he's always been attracted to Latin men. And so he had this boyfriend for a long time that taught him how to make chorizo. And he made it one day, and I'm like, oh my God, how did you do that? I burn it. And of course, it's low and slow, you know, and of course, I'm trying to fry some bacon. You know, it's pork chorizo. So he had to teach me how to make it, but hers was vegan. I'm like, wow. Vegan Mexican food, really? I'll have to try that. I like chorizo. Maybe the wife would like the vegan chorizo because she doesn't eat the regular chorizo because of all the grease. But of course, with regular chorizo, that's what makes it good. It's the grease going all through the eggs. But Views did not put eggs in hers, and it looked really good. So I may have to see if they have it around here. I doubt it, but maybe H-E-B, which is the, you know, there's Walmart grocery store, and then there's H-E-B, and that's almost like a Kroger's, or, you know, a little bit more high-end food. So maybe they would have it. They have a lot more specialty items, so we'll have to see. I saw that Sarah Jane is, I guess, pulling herself out of her flare. She's done a couple of videos. Haven't seen this last one. I think I'm too behind on her. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. And 2 different people now have mentioned Tasha and Pepper. I guess one's her and her dog. I need to check that out. Y'all let me know what you think about her. I just, for the second time today, you know, I heard somebody mention her, so I watch a lot of people already, especially with what I'm feeling. I'm having a hard time keeping up now, but you figure, damn, you're home all day, what the hell? Well, you know, you can't watch and sleep. I really hate how much I've been sleeping. It's really making this, like you said, the princess and the pea, and my hip, not the bone that's been hurting, but the skin on the outside, the pressure points on the outside of my hips. It's really hurting. I know part of it is because I'm heavy, but not like this. It's hard to explain. But the being heavy part is I have to wake up, roll over, then go back to sleep. That's the being overweight part. I just can't roll over. But the pressure points are from the fibro, and but sleeping so much, there's not having time to feel better before I've got to go lie down and put pressure on them. I can't sleep on my gut. My gut's too big. You know, that would be like this, sitting on a flat surface. It's just not going to do it. Sorry, y'all, don't get mad. I know some of y'all hate when I do that. But my back sleeper I've tried, but I just can't fall asleep even with the mask on. So someone who doesn't want me to use it as viewer mail, and I'll respect that, is going to send me some beauty products, because I had said one time that I was going to try to take better care of myself. And so that's why this isn't the Outlaw lipstick. I was just going to film, and I thought, well, maybe I'll feel a little bit better. And I have the dollar store lipstick handy, so I just threw it on, and it's already going away because of the cereal. It did make me feel a little bit better. But she's going to give me some beauty products, and excuse me, I appreciate that. So, because a lot of the problems that I have, of course, I have the bags under her eyes. Let me switch so you can see the bad eye. And I don't think this is ever, you know. And what's bad about this eye is I still don't have feeling. And now that I've been in a flare, it's really, really numb. It feels really weird. I mean, next time you go to the dentist and you're still under the Novocaine, screw with your skin and see if that doesn't weird you out. So, but she's going to get, I think it's a kit. She sells beauty products. She's got her own business about it, and so she's not trying to sell me anything, which is good because I couldn't afford it. You know, I struggle with dollar store lipstick, and hopefully it'll help. I didn't want to tell her, so hopefully she won't watch this. I get the psoriasis on my lips, so maybe some of that cream she gives me, I'll be able to put on my lips, and that might help it. That's why sometimes you see me go, because every day I wake up and it's like a layer of dry skin, and it's never had that before. And when I messed up my eye, if it wasn't so gross looking, I don't know why I took the picture. The psoriasis was really thick and crusty. I mean, it looked terrible, and it got real close to my lip. And I think, I don't know why, because this part here from there, was that the cupid, I think they call it, here to here, that whole lip is numb. The gum underneath is numb. It's horrible having to brush your teeth because the bristles get right there at the gum edge, and you have to brush your teeth, and I just suffer through it. So I don't know why I didn't get the psoriasis there, but the psoriasis on my bottom lip. So sometimes when you see it, I don't really watch for it. I'm so used to having it, and then in the film, so if you see that, that's what it is. And I don't know if that's gross. Maybe I'll make a better effort of doing it beforehand, but hopefully that'll help my skin. A lot of it's irritation from my mask. The mask goes over here, and then the straps, they come across here, and then they go up here under my thing to here, and see, that's where the biggest blemishes are, and I get really bad bumps sometimes. Sometimes you can see it and sometimes you can't. But anyway, golly, it's not a gripe session, y'all. Just let you know what's going on with her, so I'll be looking forward to that. So, guess he's feeling better. Hopefully in a little while I get this uploading. Maybe I can go try to relax, but I think I put too much pressure on myself. I have to remember my advice I give some of my warriors. Oh, I'm gonna want to sneeze. I will drop the cereal. Whew, my head's gonna explode one of these days. Anyway, I'd go in there and just don't prepare to sleep, just go lay down and relax. And I just may go do that. I'm getting tired, but I don't know if it's enough for me to go nighty-night. So, anyway, not much of a mukbang. I hope you enjoyed it. Just wanted to check in with everybody, tell you I'm still kicking. I love everybody. I'm really giving it a hard try to get out of this. Remember, don't feel bad for me. It's just part of the fibromyalgia. It'll pass. It will. It usually does. I've never been unlucky and had, you know, a month's stretch of a flare. I think I'm going on 2 weeks now, but it's not a really bad flare. I've only had to take the drugs that I hate twice. So, you know, part of me says, well, what if you just push through and do it for a few days? But it's pain, but it's the other stuff. It's the other part of fibro I'm having the issue with. Am I having severe pain? Yes. Can I handle it? So far, I think I can, except for those couple of nights. So we'll see how it goes. I may have to break down and do it, but you know me, I'm going to try to do everything else that I can. It's the other feelings of it. So maybe this outing, well, if you consider it Halloween, maybe today when I go to the Halloween get-together at my family's house, it'll help me feel like getting out. Maybe getting some fresh air and stuff will help. So my wife's off until Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are her days off, so we're already at our second day off Monday. Hopefully, when we get back from the party or whatever, maybe we can try to throw a mukbang together, see if we can do a mukbang, and get at least one together, one out too. It's my turn to have it on my channel. So hopefully that'll happen. So anyway, appreciate your patience on this boring mukbang. Cereal. No pants ass. Anyway, God bless everyone. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. I mean that. 380 subscribers, I think. My gosh, I never thought I'd make that. So I'm glad word's getting out that y'all can come here and relax and just enjoy each other's company. I sure enjoy yours. I miss y'all. That's why I'm pushing to get a mukbang out. So I will talk to y'all real soon. Y'all have a good and safe Halloween, and don't. Bye.